Hello, welcome to Pythia's Prophecy Tarot. This is a general reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. How are you guys? Hope you're doing well. So let's get started, and let's start with Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, what's the message here for you? Gemini, what's the message for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini? What's the message here for Gemini? Gemini, what's the message for Gemini? Oh gosh, we've got mischief. All right. We have the healer at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's get a couple of cards from here. What is the message for Gemini? What's the message for Gemini? We've got message, all right. And one more. Toil and labor, okay. With message of concern again, gosh, okay. All right, Gemini. That's interesting. Now you've got the mischief card, okay. So there's some... There could be some frenemies around you, or some people that are up to no good, okay? We've got this healer at the bottom of the deck. I kind of feel like this may be the person who is, the mischief makers are working against, okay? Now that could be you, Gemini, okay? We do have message of concern. We've got message here as well. So message of concern is generally some sort of bad news, okay? With this message card, I don't know, it's possible that these mischief makers are working on a message, or someone's going to message you about these people, okay? We do have toil and labor, which feels like really working on something. So maybe someone is thinking of contacting you, Gemini. They want to relay a message about either these mischief makers, okay, it could be, or if you're this healer energy, you could be getting to hear this. So let's see. This could go quite a few ways, so let's just see. What is the message here for Gemini? Let's get a couple of cards out. What's the message for Gemini? What is the message here for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini? What's the message here for Gemini? Page of Pentacles reversed. The Five of Wands reversed. And one more. Ooh, we've got Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay. Yeah, with the Three of Cups reversed. Now, I think it's this may have taken place in some kind of friends group, Gemini, okay? With these mischief makers as well. It could have been people in your friend circle who are, sort of troublemaking or stirring the pot or doing something there, okay? And it feels like you're going to hear about this with this Ace of Swords. Someone's coming forward, they want to make amends, okay? Now that's the future energy. Right now, if these mischief makers cause some sort of falling out between you and another person, I think this person is coming to make it up to you, okay? With this Page of Pentacles reversed, it feels like in the past there was something that never got off the ground, or there was some kind of reckless action or an action not taken, okay? And it caused some kind of falling out between you and another. And I think these mischief makers, who could have been friends or frenemies, as I said, are involved in this. And I think someone has learned about this. They're coming to make it up to you, right? Maybe to apologize, to give you the truth, some clarity. Let's see. And I think Venus is moving into your sign, Gemini. It's either already moved. Oh, the Lovers just jumped out. That's you. Okay, so you may get to hear about this this message from this person when Venus starts its transit of your sun sign. So let's see. Why is Page of Pentacles reversed for Gemini? There's a Page of Pentacles reversed here. Six of Cups and one more. King of Cups. Okay, and I'm just going to get all these other cards out. Let's look at the Five of Wands reversed. The devil. And what is this? The 10 of coins reversed. And let's look at the 6 of pentacles and the ace of swords. 4 of swords and one more. We've got the 4 of swords, the 2 of cups, and the 2 of wands. Okay, with the world. So it feels like, Gemini, there was someone here, okay, this King of Cups, who had feelings for you. Someone from your past, okay, this person didn't take any action towards you. Although they longed for you, they never took any action towards you. There was some sort of stirring of the pot or falling out between you and this person. With the devil, that's the people around them, okay. There's a lot of people on this card, the same mischief makers. This person had some not so great people around them, okay. That's what I'm getting. I feel it's attached to this King of Cups. You know, it could have been at work for some of you, in a workplace. Some mischief makers either at family or co-workers, okay. This could have taken place in a workplace. But very toxic people, very shallow, you know, just very gossipy and interfering in other people's business. That's kind of what I get. And this person is this person is genuine. They had genuine feelings. They are coming to make it up to you, okay. With this 4 of swords, this person is giving it some thought. They are in love with you, Gemini. And maybe, you know, with the 2 of cups here, you obviously have feelings for them. Now, with this 2 of wands, I feel when you hear this message, it's going to put you at a crossroads, okay? Because you're going to have to choose something, right? What you plan to do with this person. They're going to come and confess, make up, you know, give you some truthful communication here. Let's see. Let's get a card on this mischief makers. Where's mischief there for Gemini? Yeah, 8 of wands. I think this person is leaving these people in the past, okay? They're coming towards you to communicate. I'm going to get a card on this message and the toil and labor, you know, it really could be in a workplace for a lot of you, okay? Let's look at that message. Why is that there? 10 of cups. I think this person is leaving these people behind, okay? Gemini, they see you as the person that they want to be with. Let's look at this toil and labor. 9 of wands, 5 of cups. Yeah, this person regrets that they didn't take a chance on this, okay. And they're making a decision now to leave these people behind and move towards you, okay. So let's put a message of concern. Where is that there? Yeah, the 9 of cups. This person may have heard something that troubled them, okay. These mischief makers could have relayed some sort of information that was troubling to this person, you know, telling them some untruths. Let's look at the 6 of cups there for Gemini. Ace of wands and one more. Knight of wands. Yeah, this person in the past, Gemini, they acted rather quickly. They could have reacted, right? They could have had a trigger that was pushed by these mischief makers. And this person, I think, moved on from you very quickly, okay? Let's look at this King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups there for Gemini? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this could have happened at work. Why is the King of Cups there? Page of Swords. This person heard something, a message of concern about you. Okay? Yeah, that's a truth with the Ace of Swords. So this person received a message of concern at work. Now it could be gossip, okay, by these mischief makers, but they heard something that alarmed them and made them move away from you. Let's look at the Devil. 9 of Swords. And one more. The Devil. Yeah, this person is feeling guilty now, Gemini. They're feeling very guilty. Okay, they're haunted by what they did as well. Maybe the way they treated you. You could have been the subject of office gossip. Okay. For some of you, this, you know, with this 10 of Swords, it feels like you were let down in some way. Okay, and it's causing this person to feel very guilty now. There's regret around this, right? Whatever toxic thing happened in your relationship, whether it was gossip, slander for some people, you know, maybe this person shunned you because of this gossip. Yeah, they're feeling very guilty, okay? Now let's look at this 10 of coins reversed. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's now getting free of this. And Death in the reverse. I feel like this person is leaving this toxic workplace behind. Okay, they're freeing themselves. Why are they doing it? Because they wish to reconnect with you. Okay, they want to resuscitate your relationship, you know, and they know they can't do it as long as they're surrounded by these toxic co-workers or frenemies who have driven some kind of wedge between you. Let's look at that Four of Swords. Yeah, justice. This person would like to make this right. I think they're very fair. They're in love. Their only mistake is that they listen to some gossip. Okay, let's look at that Two of Wands. Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, I mean, it's going to put you at a crossroads. Okay, for some people this person knows they have to come towards you, and it's going to put them at a crossroads as well, because they could have been in that stable family, stable work situation for quite a while. Okay, and it's going to mean uprooting themselves for some of them. For some of you, when this person comes towards you, you could be having to consider uprooting yourself from something. Okay, because I think this person will be very sincere. They do feel the same. Okay, and there's true love here, and there's also feelings that are mutual. Okay, you both feel the same. So when this person comes and makes it up to you, I think you're going to have to choose. Okay, now let me get another card on that devil. Oh, actually, let me get a card on this Page of Swords. Let's see if we can get anything. What's this Page of Swords? The Emperor. And one more. The Magician. Ooh. This person heard something that caused them to react a certain way. Okay, with this Emperor and the Magician, they could have felt like they needed to exercise control over the situation, right? And do something, and so they moved away from you. For other people, I almost feel like this could be someone in that work. If this is a workplace, and this could even be a boss, okay, who was manipulative, who might have come between the two of you. Okay, let's look at the Devil. Why is the Devil there? Yeah, Four of Cups. You know, this person caused you to feel like they weren't interested. Okay, they just moved on very quickly from you. And it's something that fills them with a lot of anxiety now. Okay. And so now I think this person wants to come towards you, Gemini. They see their future with you. Okay, they're choosing you. And basically it's going to be up to you now to decide if you want to take this person back. Okay, because I feel with the World, this is in the past. Okay, you'd have to reopen or revisit a chapter with this person. Okay, but they're coming back with justice beneath. You know, they want to make this right, and with the Empress beneath that, they see a future with you. Okay, so it's entirely up to you what you want to do. But there are mutual true feelings here. Okay, but also some very toxic people around this person, and I think for your connection to work, really, they would have to sever these ties with these people. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Gemini. And let's move on to who's next? Libra. Let's move on to Libra. Okay. Okay. Just pause this a sec. All right, Libra. Let's get started. What is the message here for Libra? What's the message for Libra? Libra, please, what's the message for Libra? Ooh, what is the message for Libra? We've got apples. Ooh, now we've got the bat at the bottom of the deck. So the bat speaks to leaving things behind, right? Seeking independence. It also feels like leaving a period of darkness behind. You know, a period of change. With apples, it's about feeling like there's love, there's fertility, you know, there's it's very tempting. Okay, it's very tempting. So let's get a couple of cards from here. What is the message for Libra? What's the message here for Libra? What is the message for Libra? Libra, what is the message here? is this? We've got the child and one more. Libra. What's the message for Libra? We've got the wealthy man. Okay. Ooh, we've got bad health here. Okay. But I feel that's what's being left behind. Okay. For some of you, you're leaving behind a situation that was unhealthy, literally. You could even be leaving behind a period of bad health. Okay. But we've got the poverty as well beneath that. So it's really a feeling of being in a bad place, being down and out, you know. But with the back, leaving all of that, okay? There's something better on the horizon here with apples, okay? With the child, it feels like a new beginning. It's hopeful. There's love, you know. It's very tempting. And we've got the wealthy man as well, okay? We'll have to see how all this ties up. But it definitely feels like a period of prosperity, right? A new chapter. Someone leaving poverty and hard times behind. And they feel like this new chapter is amazing. Okay, there's love, there's sex, there's this child could represent just a new beginning, and there's wealth as well attached to this. Okay, so interesting. Let's see. What is the message here for Libra? We'll move that along. What is the message for Libra? Message for Libra. What is the message here for Libra? Ooh, the Tower reversed. Okay. And what is the message for Libra? What is the message for Libra? What is this? The Knight of Wands. Okay. And one more. Death with the Six of Cups. Okay. Okay, interesting. So someone's rushing quickly. Okay. With this with this Tower reversed, I think the Tower's already hit. Okay. The Tower's hit. Something's ended. This person is moving on quickly. With Death, it feels like a rapid transformation, and that's what this energy feels like, right? From bad health and poverty going to all this abundance. So someone is ending a bad situation and moving quickly. Okay, they want to change their life, it feels like. Okay, let's see. Libra, what's the message here for Libra? Where's the Tower reversed here for Libra? Five of Pentacles, the Magician and the Star. Yeah, there's a poverty, right? So someone's trying to manifest something, okay, a dream, a goal with a Chariot. They know what they're moving towards. They're trying to manifest this new beginning. Turning their back on this poverty and lack, right? And just a feeling where they didn't have enough. And they're rushing forward. Let's look at this Knight of Wands. Why is that there? Where's the Knight of Wands here? It's like this person knows, like they don't even need to think. They just want to move quickly because they can see this amazing opportunity and they know that they should grab it. Okay? Feels like that. Let's look at this Knight of Wands. Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay. And let's look at Death. Eight of Swords. And the Six of Cups with the Queen of Spears. Now, I think this represents the opportunity they're moving towards, Libra. Okay, that's you. Maybe someone you've known, right, in the past. This person is moving quickly towards this dramatic change, okay? This Five of Wands energy, you know, it feels like there are people around them that are not thrilled for this new beginning, okay? But this person is just moving quickly. They don't care. they can see this amazing opportunity, and they want to bring it about. With this Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups, this person is done thinking about you, Libra. They're done reminiscing. Now they want you. They want to come towards you. With the Eight of Swords, I also feel like this person has felt trapped in something they couldn't get out of. That bad health, the poverty. It feels like some kind of trap that they were in. Just circumstances that kept them very low, and they see a way out and they're going for it. Okay, with that bat as well, it feels like leaving really dark times behind. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see. Okay, let's look at the apples. Why is the apples there for Libra? Yeah, Page of Swords. And one more. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this person is inspired by whatever they've learned or they've recognized about you. Okay, they know that you're a chance for something new here. Let's look at the child. Ten of Pentacles. See, they see that they can have a long-term future with you. Let's look at the wealthy man. Where is it there? Seven of Pentacles. One more. Why is the wealthy man there? The Magician. Ooh, okay. So, this person wants to manifest a relationship with you, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician. But clarifying this wealthy man, I kind of feel like I hope that's not their only motivation in coming towards you, okay? Because they see a chance for financially secure future with you. Let's see if we get any cards. I mean, we do have the Ace of Cups, which is great. But let's just see. Let me get a card on that bad health. Why is it there? Why is the bad health there? Six of Swords. See, they see a chance to leave all that in the past, okay? They see a chance to be wealthy with you as well. Because I think, Libra, some of you are pretty successful, okay? You're pretty successful with that Queen of Spears. You've got it all going on. You're attractive. With the Six of Wands, you're recognized. You have some sort of position. You're seen out and about, right? With that Star as well. You're a great catch. And this person can see that, okay? Yeah, let me get a card on the Five of Pentacles. Why is that there for Libra? Three of Pentacles, yeah. I think they feel that they can work with you, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, that you're like the right partner for them. Let's look at the Magician. Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Okay. Let's look at that Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this person is leaving somebody else behind, okay, in order to rush towards you. With the Two of Cups, I mean, this person expects you to feel the same way about them, okay. But they're very clear here that you're the prize, okay. With the Star, if you're the feminine energy, I think you're the prize. Let's look at that Star. Five of Wands. See, there's a lot of competition around you as well. Libra, let's look at the Star. What is it there? Ace of Pentacles. There's competition around this. Okay, so I mean, if you're the Queen of Spears energy, you could have other people interested, which is why maybe this person feels like they're to move quickly. Okay, if not, you just have this person may have people around them that are not happy for them to move towards you. Okay. But they are very clear that this is what they want, and they're sneaking away from someone else, this Queen of Swords, in order to come towards you. Now let's look at the Five of Wands. Why is that there? Four of Swords. That could be the recovery from the bad health. This person, the fact that they are trying to recover this or return to this relationship or try to make something happen here with you is causing a lot of angst. Let's look at that Five of Wands again. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I think this person is holding back from these other people, okay, whoever's around them. Could be family members, could be For some of you, I mean, just a word of caution. For some, maybe like one or two of you, this person could be trying to escape debt collectors. Okay, I don't know, I just got that message. That may not be for all of you, but for some of you, it's possible. Oh, okay, let's look at the Eight of Swords. Strength. And one more. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're really focused on this. Okay, they want this, and with strength, there's a lot of determination in going for this, in making this happen. Let's look at that Six of Cups. The King of Swords, and one more. The Queen of Pentacles. You know, this person is very clear that they want to partner up with you, Libra, if you're the feminine here. Okay, very, very clear. With the Moon, though, there may be some things you don't see. Okay, like even if this person has feelings for you and you have feelings for them, I don't know. For some of you with that poverty and ill health, this person is in some sort of real jam. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, they could even have debt collectors like chasing them. Gosh, okay. And they see you as a chance to manifest wealth here because you're well off. So just watch out for that, okay? Because I feel they're trying to escape something. You know, with that bad health and poverty and the bat out of hell, it feels like they're trying to escape something in moving towards you, okay? So just a little bit of caution here. Let me look at that Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're at a crossroads, you know, and they feel like it's now or never. They're going to move towards you. It's now or never. Let's look at this Five of Wands again. The King of Pentacles. See, there's fights around money. Okay, there's, oh gosh. Okay, for some of you, this person is leaving another commitment in which they were unhappy. There were money problems there, okay? Maybe the person they were with or the people they were connecting with, you know, was like draining them. Something of the sort. And they're coming towards you. They see a chance to be happy with you and something, but also they see a chance to improve their finances. I mean, that's definitely there, okay? For others, this person may be coming towards you. For some of you, definitely this person is escaping like debt collectors, okay? That's not for everyone. And even if they have feelings, they're not going to tell you the truth as well, okay? With that Magician, they're hell-bent. They're being strategic here, okay? We've got the Magician here as well. There's a lot of strategy going into their approach to you. It's because they have to partner up with you. They're very clear about this. And, you know, as I said, if you're well off, it could be because they are trying to manifest a healthy bank balance for themselves. Okay, so for some of you, there is a need to be very cautious here because even if this person has some feelings and even if ultimately this could be very successful, very long term, it may not be starting off with the best motivation from this person. Okay, I mean, I do have to say that. Okay, so just exercise caution. I think don't rush into anything. Let me look at that bat. Why is bat there? Why is bat there? For Libra. The Chariot. Yeah, they're making a beeline for you. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, Six of Cups. This person is coming out of the past. With the Five of Swords, you know, they're very determined to get their way here, Libra. Come what may, they want to get this going with you. And it's because they're desperate to improve their circumstances. Okay, so be warned. Okay. As I said, for some of you, you know, this person might have feelings and all of that. They might be absolutely ready to commit and be, you know, I mean, they will want to commit because they want to partner up with you. Okay. But just take it slow until you figure out what's going on with this person, because for some of you, they are escaping debt collectors. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, gosh. Okay, so that's Libra. Let's move on to Aquarius. I think anyone that tries to come and rush you into doing something, like a quick commitment, a quick, you know, it's a form of love bombing, and you should really watch out for that. Okay, it's not healthy. I think the right person would be fine with taking things slow and seeing where things go, right? If they're trying to rush a pace, then there's always some sort of ulterior motive. Okay. So let's move on to, who's it? Aquarius. Aquarius. What is the message here for Aquarius? What's the message for Aquarius? What is the message for Aquarius? We've got rebirth, okay, and we've got divination, okay. And let me get a couple of cards from here. What is the message for Aquarius? What's the message here for Aquarius? What's the message for Aquarius? Privileged lady, and one more. Expectation, okay. And we've got coffin at the bottom of the deck. So someone's trying to seek answers, Aquarius, okay. It may have to do with an ending. Someone's trying to gain some insights maybe about an ending. With this rebirth, they're clearly hoping to renew some sort of connection. Or they're seeking answers about a connection that they think is about to renew, okay. Could be with this privileged lady, right? Because we got two feminine cards here, so it could be that one person is hearing about a rebirth with this privileged lady, okay. Okay. I mean, of course, it could always be a same sex as well, that's possible. So let's see. Aquarius, what's the message here for Aquarius? Ooh, Fool, and just saw the Ten of Pentacles as well. Okay, what is the message for Aquarius? What is the message here for Aquarius? What's the message for Aquarius? Five of Wands. What is the message here for Aquarius? Queen of Wands, and one more. The High Priestess, okay, with death, yeah. So something's ending or ended. There's conflict here with the Five of Wands. The Queen of Wands, now that's that privileged lady, okay? It's about this person. With the High Priestess, there's secrecy, there's silence. And someone's trying to find out, you know. I feel there's a feminine energy here who is trying to find out some answers. Because they're wondering if someone they're interested in is going to renew things with this Queen of Wands, okay? And if they're going to be left out, that's kind of what I feel. With an ending, you know, like, is this ending coming? Is someone moving towards this Queen of Wands? I think that's what they're trying to find out. Okay. So let's see. Aquarius, what's the message here for Aquarius? Let's look. Why is this Five of Wands there for Aquarius? Why is the Five of Wands there? Seven of Cups and Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, they're confused. Is the person they're interested in leaving them, right? There's confusion. There's a lot of conflicts, there's drama, but this person hasn't heard it from their partner, right? Are they leaving? They're not sure. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. Four of Swords and Strength. Yeah, they're wondering if, you know, the person they're with, I feel they're wondering if their partner is going to reconnect with this Queen of Wands. Maybe someone that they were involved with at one time, or it feels like they're in separation now from that person, but this person feels that they're going to reconnect and they're trying to find out, is that so? Let's look at the High Priestess. Five of Swords. Why is the High Priestess there for Aquarius? Yeah, see, there's definitely three people here, okay? So I feel we've got someone who's trying to find out, is their partner going to reconnect with this Queen of Wands? Could be a Leo. They're thinking about this. They're trying to, there's a lot of confusion, right? Maybe a lot of fights, and they're not sure if their partner is leaving them, okay? Is there going to be an ending, right? This person is concerned about that. They're very conflicted about this choice that's going to be made because the partner's keeping quiet. Okay, so let's see. Let me get a card on that rebirth. Why is rebirth there for Aquarius? Where is rebirth there? What is this? The Hanged Man, yeah. They're wondering if someone feels differently about their family life. Okay, I feel like this person who's trying to find the answers is in some kind of family dynamic with the other energy, right? The masculine energy, and is trying to see, are they letting go of this family dynamic to move towards this privileged lady? Let's look at that expectation. Yeah, the devil. See, they're very afraid. Okay, that they're going to, with temperance, that the masculine energy is going to move towards this, is going to reconnect with this Queen of Wands energy. Okay, it could be a Sag as well, because Sag, Leo, could be Aries, could be anybody. Just typically is like the other person. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. Why is that there for Aquarius? Why is the Seven of Cups there? Two of Swords and one more. Yeah, is their partner going to take action? There's a lot of uncertainty about that. Let's look at the Eight of Cups. Yeah, Three of Wands. There's an expectation here that this masculine energy is going to leave. Okay, let's look at the Four of Swords. Where is the Four of Swords there? The Sun. This person's, we've got a strong Leo energy, so definitely could be a Leo here in the mix. But it feels like this person is thinking about this. Okay, they're wondering if this masculine is going to reconnect publicly, maybe. Okay, if they're going to go public with this Queen of Wands. Let's look at the Strength card. Yeah, the Devil. See, there's a lot of fear and worry that this masculine is going to sacrifice their family dynamic to move with this, is going to choose this Queen of Wands. Let's look at the Five of Swords. Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, I think they're getting a bit of a wake-up call though. Okay, they're conflicted because although this masculine is not speaking, I think this person is reading with that divination as well. They're getting answers. They could be speaking to people, or just their own intuition could be telling them with the High Priestess, right? That this person has made their choice, that they're moving towards this Queen of Wands. Let's look at the Lovers. What is that there? Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're not giving up on that lover. Okay, let's look at the Lovers. Where's the Lovers there? Yeah, Strength again. So definitely could be a Leo. But anyway, it could be anybody. We've got Gemini, we've got Pisces, Cancer, Sag, Capricorn. So yeah, there's a few cards here. But anyway, so it's becoming clear to this person that the masculine energy is not giving up on the lover. They're ready to sacrifice that family dynamic, which may have been over for a while, maybe. Okay, like these people could have been estranged. Let's look at the Privileged Lady. Why is that there? Why is the Privileged Lady there for Aquarius? Is it? Yeah, Nine of Swords reversed. I mean, it feels like there's a lot of anxiety that this masculine is moving towards this privileged lady. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay. Maybe they're worried that this person will start a family there. Okay. But even otherwise, it just feels like, yeah, for some there's an expectation that this Queen of Wands will be privileged, okay, by marrying this or getting with this masculine energy. Like they'll be the chosen one. That's kind of what I'm getting there. Let me see if I can get a card on this Devil here. Why is the Devil there? I think it just speaks to this person's deep fears. Yeah, they're very afraid of this Ace of Wands, this passion that this masculine energy has. Let's look at that Two of Swords. Yeah, King of Cups reversed. They're not sure if this person is completely unemotional now towards them. Okay. Yeah, they're not sure if this masculine energy has any kind of feelings at all towards them. But I think in their heart of hearts they know that this person has chosen. Okay. Let's look at that Seven of Cups reversed. Why is that there? Yeah, the Tower. See, their intuition is telling them this Tower is coming. This masculine is out the door. They're choosing to get with this Queen of Wands. Okay. So Aquarius, I mean, you could be any one of these people. If you're this person who is dreading, who's got the expectation, then I mean, I think your intuition is telling you that this is coming. Okay, with the Tower, you can see this coming. Okay. If you know this ending is coming, then it's best to just start preparing for it, right? Like, you know, get legal advice, protect yourself, you know, that sort of thing. Because if you feel that someone's definitely out the door and they're choosing someone else, then I think it's best to just adjust to that reality, right? And start preparing yourself. I'm not sure that there's anything you can do here to change this person's mind, you know. Because it feels with Nine of Wands and Strength that they're very clear and they're holding that position. They're holding on to that choice, you know, that they've made of the lover. They're choosing that person. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. So that's what I have for you, and that completes all the air signs. So I think I've only got the fire signs left. I'll get to that pretty soon. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. I will timestamp it. Okay, please do tell me in the comments if it resonates at all, and please do hit like, share and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It helps the channel, and I'll see you next time.